For this date night, it's gonna be steak night. For the steaks, whenever you're cooking protein, you get the protein nice and dry. You pat the protein dry before it goes into the hot skillet. The best pan to use for making steaks or any other protein is a cast iron skillet. If you don't own one, buy one. For the meat, I bought a cut called a bavette. When you go to a bistro or a French restaurant and it says bavette on the menu, that means a simple steak dinner. You can use flank steak, skirt steak, or a sirloin flap steak. That's what this is. That's what bavette is. The cut of meat is a sirloin flap. The sauce that we're putting on this is a traditional condiment for any protein. You can put it on fish, any type of seafood, really. You can put it on fish, you can put it on shrimp, you can put it on chicken, pork, or steaks. It's Romesco sauce. Romesco sauce is traditionally toasted Spanish Marcona almonds, stale bread, and peppers. Little pimenton, sweet roasted peppers, or we have beautiful field peppers here, roasted peppers with the nuts in the bread. I wanted a smokier flavor to my Romesco sauce, so I'm gonna start with smoked almonds, 1 piece of stale bread, a roasted red pepper. So now we've got our roasted red peppers, our almonds, and our bread. That's our base. We're gonna add a fat splash of sherry vinegar. We're gonna add a little crushed red pepper because those peppers are sweet, so we're gonna add a little bit of heat with a little crushed red pepper. We're gonna add pimenton, smoked sweet paprika, also bumping up that smoky flavor, and this is sweet, not hot. We're gonna add a fat clove of garlic and shallot, a large shallot and a fat clove of garlic, or 2 small cloves is fine, and some flat leaf parsley. Some good olive oil. Pop the top out here so it pours a little quicker. About 1/3 cup for 4 portions. And a little salt and pepper. The heck? Our sauce is done. I'm going to get our steaks in the skillet. And when you're ready to get the steaks in the skillet, you're gonna season liberally from above, so you season evenly, with kosher salt and coarse black pepper. A little olive oil in the skillet, seasoned side down. When we come back, I'm gonna talk about the greens we're gonna serve with this. Here is our gorgeous chunky, smoky Romesco sauce. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Our steaks are ready to turn. You see the color of this? How that's reddish, brown, and really crispy? Flip the steaks, and then we're gonna take more lemon, cut it in half, put the fruit cut side down into the skillet itself. It'll caramelize the fruit. It'll make the lemon sweeter and more intense, and it'll make it very juicy, of course. So you're cooking the lemon right along with the steak at the end there. I'm also gonna use a little lemon. In the greens, we're gonna wilt down. You can wilt down any greens you like for this. Escarole, kale, Swiss chard, rainbow chard. I just have good old medium leaf spinach. I'm just gonna heat up some olive oil, good quality EVOO. And I'm going to add my greens, salt and pepper. And then while I'm tossing the greens and wilting them down, we're going to grate in a little garlic. You don't want to singe the garlic, so be careful. Wilt in a little of your greens first so the garlic doesn't burn up on you. So a little nutmeg, salt and pepper. Always with dark greens, we use nutmeg. It highlights their flavor. And now that there's something in the pan, we can grate in a little bit of garlic and start turning that around. And just start folding this down. And as the spinach cooks down, we can add a little more. I'll meet you right back here and we'll plate this up. So we are piling up our garlicky, lemony spinach. You just wilt the spinach down, add a little garlic, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and a little lemon juice. Now we're going to take a portion and slide it right on over into, let's take another big one. This is a big beauty right here. Slide it right over onto your plates. And we're going to top that with a little bit of our charred caramelized lemon. And then we take the best part, the Romesco. Ooh, the Romesco sauce is so good.